In 2009, Jonathan Ahimbisibwe bought himself and his family a watermelon.
And it was so delicious. Even the neighbors also, whoever would taste on it, he had liked it. Then later on, I decided to grow it just because for the sake of my family and myself.
On a quarter of an acre of his family land in Katonya village, Kirugu sub-county, Rubirizi district, Ahimbisibwe started a trial garden of watermelons.
After having sold the produce from that quarter an acre, I got about 500,000 shillings. I realized that this was really profitable. So if I could continue to growing it, maybe it would fetch me more profit than any other crops.
The returns encouraged him to expand his garden to half an acre, and now he grows watermelons on 3 acres of land. Ahimbisibwe has now become a full-time watermelon farmer. He grows the fruit in 2 seasons each year. He plants in March and August and harvests in June and December.
In a single season in an acre, I get 6,500,000 just in a single season in an acre. I have 2 seasons. That means 13 million. When the yield is steady, the rains are fair. And
in order to reap big out of the garden, Ahimbisibwe says he has to invest in it by weeding and mulching, essential during germination and budding.
When you mulch, the weeds don't disturb you in your watermelon. Number 2, it controls the loss of water from the soil. That's why we mulch. We want to retain water in the soil so that our crop all the time does not lose too much water. Some of the pests they like most on bare ground, but when you mulch them, they are somehow reduced. Mulching also reduces the rotting of the fruits.
To control pests and diseases, Ahimbisibwe frequently sprays his garden. Like any other fruit, watermelons need enough water to grow. In dry seasons, his gardens do not do very well.
If it were not a dry season, it grows much bigger than this. One watermelon, it can go as far as 20 kilograms in weight, but this one is 3 kilograms.
The biggest challenge is maintaining the garden during the dry season.
We water our melons using the watering can so as to keep our crop healthy, not wilting due to harsh conditions of the weather.
After harvest, Ahimbisibwe does little to market his watermelons, which have a huge demand.
They take it to Mbarara, Kampala. Vehicles do come from all over looking for the same. But due to scarcity of transport of our own, they pay us little money according to their wish.
Being a perishable product, Ahimbisibwe has to deal with the challenge of transporting the watermelons to the market.
Maybe in getting a refrigerated van so that during the unfavorable markets, we can store it and at least maybe wait for about a week or 2.
Through watermelon growing, Ahimbisibwe has been able to pay tuition for his 4 children, who are now graduates. He only hopes that one day he will be one of the biggest suppliers of watermelons in Uganda. Gertrude Tumusime with Kwari, NTV.